Hello everybody, the Lawn Gnome is here. Reunited and it feels so good.
Yeah, Hollywood, you know I love you more than what I should. Yeah, Hollywood, well kiss me good. Yeah, Hollywood, you know I love you more than what.
So who is ready for a kick-ass year of movies in 2013? I know I am, but unfortunately, there's only 30 that I'm going to present to you today. Even though there is probably going to be a slew of movies that I am really going to be interested in seeing, and tons that are going to surprise me and make me go and see them, I wouldn't be surprised if I saw at least 40, possibly even 50 this year. I sure hope YouTube starts paying me for this. Anyway, as always, I am here to reveal the top 30 films of 2013 that I want to see, and I'm also going to, of course, single out 10 specific ones, and that will lead into my new segment. Roll the credits for 10 for 12!
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, I love counting, whatever the
10 for 12 is a segment that I'm going to give to you guys every single month in which I do a top 10 list. So, in this video, I'm going to do a combination of my anticipated films as well as the top 10 movies that I want to see the most. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to single out the 10 that I want to see in no particular order, and we'll just run with it. I'm actually going to go with the first movie of the year that I want to see, which is Zero Dark 30, and it's going to be my number 1 film to see. Now, ironically, I've already seen it, and I'm going to give you a review in about a couple of days. This movie is just something that everyone is talking about. Everyone was anticipating it to be something huge. I'm not going to let you know if it was good or bad, but I did see it, and I'm ready to give you an honest review. Gangster Squad, I'm really looking forward to seeing that one. Mama from Guillermo del Toro. Number 2, movie 43. I have no idea what this movie is about, but apparently everyone and their mother is in it. From Richard Gere, to Christopher Mintz-Plasse, to Chloe Moretz, to Halle Berry. How could I not at least see what this movie is about? And I have a feeling that at least 60% of the nation is interested in seeing it as well. Oz the Great and Powerful, number 3, 42, the story of Jackie Robinson, with Harrison Ford playing Ford Frick. I love sports stories, so I'm really eager to see how this movie turns out, and I'm really hoping that it is a good movie. The new DreamWorks animated film, The Croods, Jurassic Park in 3D, like Star Wars last year, and believe it or not this year, how could I say no to seeing Jurassic Park once again on the big screen and in 3D? Iron Man 3, number 4, The Great Gatsby. It was supposed to come out last year, starring Leonardo DiCaprio, Carey Mulligan, Ilsa Fisher, Tobey Maguire. This movie looks fantastic. While I've never been the biggest appreciator of Baz Luhrmann films, this one looks like one that I may in fact be very interested in seeing, especially considering I did read the book in school, and I actually did enjoy the story. So I'm looking forward to seeing Baz Luhrmann's take on it. Star Trek Into Darkness. Man of Steel, that's number 5, Zack Snyder's take on Superman. I am thinking that this may finally be Superman done right, which will open up the whole DC universe as far as live-action films. Of course, Christopher Nolan has set the bar for fantastic DC comic films. I'm hoping that Zack Snyder adds to the mix and we get to see more heroes, especially considering that there is a Justice League film coming out in 2015. Number 6, Monsters U, the new Pixar animated film. Enough said. The Lone Ranger, the new Gore Verbinski film with Armie Hammer and Johnny Depp as Tonto and the Lone Ranger. Very eager to see that. Pacific Rim, the new Guillermo del Toro film. It looks like one of those Robotech/Evangelion movies, but it's Guillermo del Toro, so I'm definitely going to be seeing it. The next DreamWorks animated film, Turbo, starring Ryan Reynolds, looks very interesting. The Wolverine, Kick-Ass 2, Red 2, Percy Jackson and the Sea of Monsters, Percy Jackson 2, believe it or not. There's a lot of movies that end with the word 2, or at least they are dealing with the number 2. Cloudy 2, Revenge of the Leftovers. Number 7, Sin City, A Dame to Kill For. Sin City is one of my favorite movies of all time. Probably next to Watchmen, one of the greatest comic book films ever made. Robert Rodriguez and Frank Miller are directing and writing the script. They've already got a good portion of the past cast on board, and I'm really hoping that this just wows audiences just like the first one, because Sin City is a movie unlike any other. Here's a double feature, Star Wars 2 and 3 in 3D. Like Episode 1, I gotta. Number 8, The Wolf of Wall Street, the new Martin Scorsese film starring Leonardo DiCaprio once again. Very eager to see it. Number 9, The World's End, the new Edgar Wright film with Simon Pegg and Nick Frost. How could I possibly pull away from this one? Mr. Peabody and Sherman, starring Ty Burrell as Mr. Peabody. Rocky and Bullwinkle is one of my favorite childhood things. Very eager to seeing this movie come out. Thor 2, The Dark World. The Hunger Games, Catching Fire. Very eager to see it. I love the first film. Glad that Jennifer Lawrence and the cast is back, including Philip Seymour Hoffman. The Hobbit, The Desolation of Smaug. I loved Hobbit, An Unexpected Journey. I'm expecting this one to be just as awesome. And number 10, Saving Mr. Banks, starring Tom Hanks and Emma Thompson. The story of the writer of Mary Poppins coming to the Disney studios back in the 1950s to make this classic now Disney film. That's it, everybody. 30 movies to see. I'm hoping that everybody is eager to get back to the movies. I really am. Sorry for constantly looking down. So at this point in time, I hope you guys have fun. I'm looking forward to a very strong season. So at this point in time, the question that I'm going to leave you is, if there's a movie that I've left out that you're very eager to see, what is it? Send me a comment, send me a video response. Love to know. And if you guys can convince me, I may in fact go and see it. Actions speak louder than words. Watto fell.